Hello, Big Gates. Hi, this is Paulino, and this is an update for the Add One challenge. Many of you know that I'm taking this challenge to learn German for 90 days, and the goal is to speak with a native speaker at the end of the challenge and to speak for 15 minutes. Now, there's also a requirement to do an update on day 30, on day 60. We're not there yet. I'm a little halfway to day 30, but I just had my first session with a tutor. My first session with a German tutor ever, and it was exciting. So I wanted to do an update, but also I wanted to share with you what I've been doing a little bit. So let me share with you some of the things that I've been working on. I have been doing a lot of vocabulary and basics with Duolingo. And I do this every day, and I set up a goal of 50 XP per day. And as you can see, I am on a 18-day streak. So that's pretty good. I haven't broken my streak yet. And one of the things that I do, I'm not really worrying too much about, this will sound strange. I'm not worried about learning, but I'm not focused on retaining a lot. I'm just trying to immerse myself. So I just do every session as many times as I can. And before I go to a new section or a new topic, I make sure that all the ones before are gold. That means there are strength. I have strengthened my skills. So for example, here, I have done these sections, but I need to go back and strengthen those skills before I can move on to a new one. So that has been a little bit my tactic here with Duolingo. And also, I've been using Memrise, which kind of reinforces some of the vocabulary that I'm learning on Duolingo in a different way. And I'm on a 12-day streak here. So far, I've been doing these two very consistently, and I really enjoy them. Another thing that I'm using is Busu, and these are like mini lessons, which I enjoy, and they include a dialogue. So I get to see the language in a bigger context. Neither Duolingo or Memrise include like a dialogue. So this is what I like about Busu. Now I just noticed the lessons are a little different from the mobile app because I only use these applications on my phones or iPad. Sometimes I do Duolingo on the computer. But since I'm on the go or waiting somewhere, I usually use them on my phone almost exclusively. And today, I had my first session with a German tutor for 30 minutes. And the goal was mainly to do an introduction, a simple introduction, which I wrote before. I wanted to check if it was correct. We worked on some of the questions for those statements, and we worked a little bit on my pronunciation, but I'm still working on my pronunciation. So don't be too hard on me. Now, one of the crucial points was that right at the beginning of the session, this tutor specifically, he not only knows German very well, but he also speaks Spanish and English, as I do. So right at the beginning, he asked me, are we going to use Spanish or English? And without hesitation, I said, neither. We're going to use German. And for a beginner, it could be hard to use German for full 30 minutes if you don't have any previous experience. Well, I've been studying German for the last 18 days with very little experience before that. I also trained in teaching with an immersion methodology. That's how I teach Spanish. So I'm used to being in an immersive environment. And also German, it's in some ways close to English. That helps me understand it. That's not for everyone, but if you can try it, I would say at least try it first. And if you have a good tutor, he or she will help you keep the whole lesson in the target language, which is awesome. Um, so what I worked on was my introduction, which I will read now. And here it is. Meine Einleitung. Ich bin Paulino, aber mein Name auf Deutsch ist Rupert. Ich komme aus Argentinien, aber ich wohne in den USA. Ich bin 40 Jahre. I didn't say that correctly. Ich bin 42 Jahre alt. Mein Geburtstag ist der 22. Dezember. Ich bin ein Lehrer. Ich unterrichte Spanisch. Ich unterrichte Spanisch für Kinder und Erwachsene. Ich mag Sprachen lernen. Ich mag Theater. Ich bin ein Schauspieler und Tanzer. So I know it doesn't seem much, but I know it doesn't seem much, but I can read all that and understand it completely, which for 18 days is not too bad. And I also learned the questions if I want to ask someone to give me that information. But I'm going to leave some of those things for my 30-day update. So if you have any comments, please leave a comment below. Be nice. I'm still learning. But any suggestions, or if you want to ask any questions in German, that would be great. So thank you for watching. And if you are another @ONE challenger, hello to you. Keep it going. You can do it. And I'm looking forward to do my 30-day, day 30 update. Thank you, guys.